So hello everyone, it's your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today we're gonna get into this new GloWish by Huda Beauty soft rated bronzing powder. So this retails for $31. Of course I have the darkest shade, which is rich. It's a red tone bronzer, suitable for deep to extra deep skin tones. So first I was gonna get the warm deep tan, but then I was like, nah, we're not gonna play ourselves like that, because yeah, it's not gonna be happening. This is a transfer proof non-drying powder bronzer with a velvety finish that gives you a natural looking tan with subtle luminosity. It says the light is air, non-powdery texture is 90% natural derived and applies like silk, blending so seamlessly we swear it feels like you're wearing nothing at all. I'll see about that, Miss Huda. But yeah, I know too much about talking about how high it was, but I'm like, I didn't think that was that high considering like the price of other bronzers. But when I saw this bronzer, it made me think of, y'all know it already made me think of the Kosas bronzer. Weird. Wow, they're not even showing the Kosas bronzer right now. The Kosas, the Sun Show Moisturize and Baked bronzer, that's what this made me think of. I'll open it up in a second. But there's only 3 shades in that one, and that one is $34. And it has, what is it, 0.21 ounces, and this one has 0.28 ounces. So this one has more and costs less. I should have brought it with me to compare. I didn't think about it until like now, and I had already left this over here because I went and picked this up in store when I went to go pick up the Patrick Taub palette you all saw Friday. This is Saturday, but I had to film a wear test on this. You'll get this Sunday, and then y'all will get like the ColourPop stuff Monday, and then Adept Cosmetics Tuesday, and then next week we will do the Makeup by Bar, because hopefully you'll have the bronzer in my skin tone available by then. But this is what it looks like on the inside. I like the nice marble finish to it. I'm trying to get some color on my fingers. So this is what it looks like. Let's swatch it. Yeah, I definitely see the redness in this bronzer. Can you see it? That's what it looks like. So let's go ahead and get to applying, girl, because I still got to put on blush. And we're doing a battle of the blushes too today. And then the highlighter I'm going to use is the, what is the Highlight Superstar. This is the one from Charlotte Tilbury's holiday collection. If y'all forgot what it looks like, this is what it looks like. I don't know how though, because I just did a ranking of all my high-end highlighters, and I mean my luxury highlighters, and that was one of them. But anyway, let's get to applying. Okay, so the brush I'm going to use is the Reference number 5. It looks really similar to the brush that they recommended you use, but I was like, I'm not paying $27 for this brush, so I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. But that's what it looks like. It looked similar enough to me. Oh, it just put it in my cart. I just said I was not buying that. Sorry, Huda. I'm keeping my $27 because I had to spend $24 on Mario's stuff. I'm still mad they didn't have the bronzer in stock when I wanted to buy it. They only have like dark. They still don't have dark deep, and then his website sold out of it. So I'm just like, oh well, it wasn't meant to be for me anytime soon. So if I don't have it by next week, y'all just gonna get some cream bronzer underneath the dark one, and then you'll see how dark it really is. I hate when they do that. Like they call it dark, but then like it's only dark enough for a tan person. I'm like, this is really dark. Then like you could have kept the dark off of it, or unless you mean like. I just feel some type of way if you can't tell. So let's put this bronzer on since we have it here. Sorry, my curl is in the way. It feels really nice on the skin as it goes on. Ooh, okay. Look at that, y'all. Hello, yes, I definitely feel bronzed, and it does not feel like I'm putting anything on my face. Like it does definitely have an airy effect, because I'm like I'm rubbing it, and it's like I see I'm putting it on, but it's like I don't feel anything on my face. So I'm here for it. It does kind of remind me though of the Kosas bronzer, so I kind of want to compare them now next week and see how that goes, because I definitely feel like it's comparable. But it's like I get off work at like 3 something in the morning. I'm not gonna go to my house and grab the bronzer out the drawer just to do that. So we will do this next week. It'll be another battle of the coming to you, just like the battle that we're gonna have today. Around, y'all laying down here, because why not? You know, doesn't feel like I'm putting on anything. I'm gonna just slather it on. If anyone's curious, I have on the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation in the shade 11.75. All the shades I wear in Giorgio Armani seem to have a 7.5 on the end of them, because the concealer shades I wear are 8.75, and I have on the Power Fabric Concealer as well as the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer in the shades 8.75. Then I use the La Mer powder underneath my eyes, and then I use the what's that stuff called? The Chanel powder on my face. So this is a really bougie ass face that could have got to, you know, participate in today. Because originally I was just going to put on like her luminous foundation, but like I just put that on this week when I had to do some videos, and I'm not that big a fan of that foundation. I prefer the stick foundation, so I think we're just going to leave it like it is. But this is what we're looking like, all nice and bronze and sexified, you know. And I will put on blush and highlighter and the rest of that, and then I will come back and check in with you all before I leave. That shouldn't be too long though, because it's like 3 o'clock now, and I gotta leave at 4:30 because I gotta go to Indiana to get gas, and then I leave from Indiana and go to work that way. So yeah, but so far I'm liking it. I don't necessarily like this component though. I don't know why. I guess because like it's square and then it's this giant circle overlay at the top. I don't like that. I feel like it looks, well, kind of cheap for how much it costs, and it's like really lightweight and cheapish to me. That would be my only complaint about it. But otherwise, you know, like it looks nice on the skin. It's doing its job, and you know, I'm fine with that. So I will check in with you all later, but I gotta go finish some other videos, and then, you know, I talk to y'all at 4:30 before I go. Okay. Okay, y'all, so it's update time, and I am already behind schedule as usual. I got done filming this eye look for ColourPop, so that's why I'm behind schedule. This is the High Tide palette that they just came out with. I did buy both of them though, so I have the fine feathered one as well. I filmed the fine feathered first so I could end on this one, because of course we know this is my favorite. I'm gonna have to take some car selfies though, because I still gotta go to Indiana to get gas and then take my happy self to work. So as usual, I'm behind schedule. I don't know what's going on, but it's like on the weekends I get behind schedule. I think it's because I'm still having to get used to having to go to work as opposed to just doing stuff on my time. But anyway, let's check and see how all the stuff is on the face, since that's what you're here for, not, you know, me complaining about going to get another job and then complaining about not having any free time. That's not what you came for. Let's focus. I think the bronzer looks nice. Can you tell which blush is which? Remember I told y'all that it is Elf is on this side and Pat McGrath's on this side. So this is Paradise Venus, and this one is the Elf Always Spicy blush. So far I'm feeling like they look about even. Like if I told you if I hadn't told you I had on two different blushes, I don't feel like you'd be able to tell. I'm feeling like the bronzer looks really nice on the skin. I'm actually liking this highlighter, and I normally do not like this highlighter, so I don't know what's going on with that. But you know, I'm glad I like it because I spent $55 on it. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm talking about the Charlotte Tilbury Holiday palette. I spent $55 on that highlighter, and I, you know, don't ever wear it, so I tried to wear it today, and I actually like it. So, but yeah, this is what my face is looking like. I think I look great. Then again, it's only been like 2 hours, so it should look fine. I only went outside like 2 times to take pictures. Sorry, 3 times to take pictures once I go take these. But I will check in with you all in the AM. And we'll see how this goes. I'm going to try to do swatch comparisons of the High Tide palette to like some of these smaller palettes right here. And I will see you guys in the morning. So later. Okay, y'all. So I have returned. And as you can see, the lip is gone. But it's like 4:30 in the morning. So I expected it to be gone. Crap, I left my phone downstairs. So I'm going to have to go get it in a second. But anyway, this is what my face is looking like. So let me look at it close up myself. Oh, honey, my chin is a mess. Like all down here. Yeah. See, honey, my chin is a mess. But I think the face held up pretty well overall. It's quite oily up in here, but I never knew eyeshadow it fell down here. But apparently it did, or maybe it fell throughout the day. I don't know. But let's look at this bronzer. I think it looks really nice for the end of the day. And the blush looks pretty good too. I feel like it looks oilier on this side than it does on this side though, and that's weird though, because this has the Prime Infused blush on it. If you remember, this is a Pat McGrath blush, so it didn't last that great underneath the mask, but since it's so close to my skin tone, it's like not super noticeable. But I feel like they both wore pretty well throughout the day. I like the finish of the Pat McGrath one, but of course I like the price of the Elf one more, and I like the fact that it's Prime Infused like the Unbuxom ones. So But yeah, I would definitely recommend this bronzer. I like it. I think it looks really nice on the skin. It's giving it still a nice glow, even though I've had it on since like, what, like 2 o'clock in the afternoon or something? 2:30, something like that. I don't know what time I told y'all it was. It's been a long day, okay? As far as the blushes go, I feel like you should pick whichever one you feel work best for your budget and your style. Like Pat's is more semi-matte, demi-matte type finish, and this one is just a true matte finish. So if you prefer a true matte finish, you'll probably like this one better. If you like a more softer, blended in better with the skin finish, then I think you'll like Pat's better. As far as wear, I feel like they wear about the same, which I'm shocked about because I thought the primer infused one would wear a little bit better. I do feel like the Pat McGrath one blurs the skin a little bit though, whereas the e.l.f. one doesn't. But for $38, Mother should be doing more than the e.l.f. is. I'm just saying. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on all the things going on my face right now and my opinions. I think you should try the bronzer out if you're looking for a nice glowy bronzer, because you do get more product in this bronzer than you do in the Kosas one. Not to mention the Kosas one costs more and it only has 3 shades, whereas at least Huda gives you like 5. So you get like 2 extra shades with Huda. That might work out better for more skin tones than the just generic 3 shades that Kosas came out with. But like I said, those are my thoughts. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed. Bye.